Hello everyone, my name is Bhupesh Bhardwaj. I'm a PhD research scholar at Department of Physics, IIT Bombay, under the supervision of Professor Dinesh Kabra and Professor Sanjay Krishna. Our project title is Hybrid Organic Inorganic Metal Halide Based Perovskite NIR Photodetectors and its application in imaging. Our primary goal of this project is to develop and model a high-speed, low-cost NIR photodetector which will have its performance beyond the silicon band age, which is at 1100 nanometer, and applications in the day-night surveillance, environmental monitoring, spectrophotometers, and biomedical applications, etc. In the initial years of the perovskite-based optoelectronics, it has been mostly been dominated by the photovoltaics, LED, and transistors. But the semiconducting properties related to the perovskites makes them an interesting candidate in the application of light to signal detection also. This is a typical structure of the perovskite material, which is ABX3. Recently, a news came that NRL, in a collaboration with NASA, going to test their perovskite PVs in the space, in which the perovskite panels are going to spend at least 6 months in the outer space. And the second news is perovskite can also detect the nuclear radiation, which is gamma radiation. Our research problem is to extend the performance of the perovskite-based photodetectors beyond the silicon band age, which is at 1100 nanometer. Currently, we have our baseline device at 820 nanometer. Second, since we are following a low-cost fabrication process, which is spin coating, which is highly competitive against the high-cost MBE and MOCVD grown approaches. So currently we are working on this device structure which has a cutoff wavelength at 820 nanometer, where ITO and silver are the bottom and top electrode respectively. P.PSS, PCBM and BCP are various interlayers. So these are the different thicknesses that we are currently working on: 600, 500 and 400 nanometer, and this is the image of our final device with an active area of 2.25 mm square. Next, we have carried out some of the optical and the structural measurement of the films of different thicknesses, and it has been observed that there is no significant change in the optical and the structural properties. Next, we have fabricated devices of different active layer and the interlayer thickness and deduced these parameters from the semi-log dark JV curves. And it has been observed that with increase in the thickness, the dark current density decreases significantly, and it further decreases with the optimization of the PCBM interlayer. Then we have measured the quantum efficiency, which is the responsivity and the EQE, and of the devices of three different thicknesses along with our reference silicon photodetector. And for our optimized device of 600 nanometer, we got a responsivity of 0.47 amperes per watt at 780 nanometer, while that of the commercial silicon is zero point 0.5, which is comparable to our optimized device. We have also measured the linear dynamic range using a 784 nanometer light, and LDR value is 70.71 dB. And then we have measured the specific detectivity, which is 9.61 in 10 power 11 joules at 780 nanometer. So in summary, we have fabricated our baseline device and optimized its active layer and the interlayer thickness, and these are the different results that we got. And optimized device have the values which are comparable to that of the silicon detector. Our next step is to send these devices to Ohio State for advanced characterization and noise measurement. Then our main task is to work towards the extension of the wavelength of the devices beyond the silicon band age, which is at 1100 nanometer, by using the lead selenide and lead sulfide quantum dot techniques. Next, we'll carry out the detailed study of these devices and the films at HOD laboratory at IIT Bombay and Kind Laboratory, OSU. For noise measurement, Dr. TG and Sophie Mills are involved in this project, and Dr. Shivam Singh and Kashimul Hussain from the IIT Bombay. Thank you.